And when I show up, I fuck shit up because I don't fight. I don't talk the talk. I don't do any shit. I just do my homework and I sell homework. I sell exam answers. I have a business. Like I wasn't pretty. I'm just a geek. And then somebody want to bully my sister, and they just saw me and they laugh at me like I wear like fucking glasses with your bike.
I
They
don't
just
believe that when people say that they weren't pretty girls. It's like, you're pretty now. Like,
yeah.
there's no way.
But like everything I have is not pretty in China. Like my big lips, people make fun of me. They call me the duck lips and dumpling lips. And my face is like I have big cheek, big jaw. They call me cage fighter. And my skin's dark, and they just call me Cinderella.
Yeah, that's wild actually. Like when I spent time in Asia, there are certain countries where it's like the lighter your skin, it's like a class thing.
Yeah, it's in every Asian country. There's a saying in Chinese saying is that 一白遮千丑. If your skin's white, it can cover all your ugliness.
Oh wow.
You can be ugly, but if you are whiter, then you still consider attractive. And if you have a gorgeous face, but you're darker, you're low class.
That's so funny.
Because people who have dark skin work on the farm, so it means you are poor. Poor is ugly. Poor is ugly. Poor is cheap.
But tan is hot in America.
Well, that's the difference. So if you don't feel hot in America, go to China. If you feel ugly in China, come to America. It's a location.
Right now, I would cook in China. I'm
Yeah.
so white.
Yeah,
in the sun
you're gonna be sexy.
Yeah.
I mean, you are cute. You are very hot. So, do you get offended when people call you Mexican?
No.
When people call me Korean, I'm fucking mad. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I look Korean? Oh, you think I have good fashion? Thank you.
I just think, like, for example, we talked about it a little bit, but I just think everyone like ties into. For example, if someone calls me Mexican, but they're not trying to be racist.
When are they not trying to be racist? Like, you look Mexican today.
I've had like a white lady scream and be like, "You fucking Mexican," and that for me is so funny. It's because it's not offensive. It's like, this is really funny that you're looking at someone that you're like, I don't know what he is, but I'm gonna go with Mexican.
It's hilarious, and you
That's
just
so
like
funny. It's so funny.
you're like but you enjoy taco, bitch.
Here's the thing: is white people are so good at being racist. Like, I used to drive Lyft, and multiple times I've had people like get in an argument with me in my car, where it's like they were drunk, and I was like, "Hey, man, like, don't do that in the back. This is my car," and then people would just be like, "You fucking Mexican," like, will like storm out of my car, and I'm like, "That's so funny," because I've never experienced racism ever in my life, and then I lived in San Diego and was like, "Oh shit, I'm like not white here," whereas like I'm white in New York. Does that make like I walk around like and people that know me, they're like, Max is Hispanic, but like to what the culture and community of New York looks like, I am white.
Yeah, I feel home here. I mean, we are in Chinatown.
Yeah.
The door guy is Chinese.
Yeah. Well, you have everything.
快点，快点，你好，上去吧. I'm just like I'm home. I don't feel like I'm this Chinese girl in New York.
Yeah.
It's home. Like everybody's Chinese.
But that's why, like, you lived in China for a long time, though.
Yeah, I grew up in China, so I never feel ashamed of being Chinese. I don't feel racism. When people being racist towards me, I laugh. Because I was in China, everybody's Chinese. I don't feel like I don't belong. I belong there. I'm just ugly. People hate me because I'm ugly, not because I'm yellow. Now they're like, oh, go back to China. I'm just like
Also, hate is great, I think, for what we do. Like, if
it gives us materials.
Yeah, it's everything.
I love it.
It's like good, bad. It's like bring it this way. It's traction.
Yeah.
It's tickets. It's money. It's like, I think the idea of like making money, being rich, it's like, oh, I love hate because I think it only grows shit. Like when you look at some of the biggest like social media or like people making stupid amounts of money online, like you look at like a Jake Paul and you're like, oh, this kid has mastered being a villain. Like,
yes, it's good to be hated.
yeah, because here's the thing: is
It's
you're
cash.
doing things well. Like the things that he does in his career, he does it at a high level. But he's just mastered pissing people off, and it's so because he makes so much money. It's like I marvel at people who can do that because
They figured out. They know dignity is not important.
Yeah.